Hi all, this is Michael from Seagot again. Fantastic to have you back. Today we explore the question, how much should you eat? Well, as much as you want. I don't care. Alright, well, I do care. I want you to feel well and I want you to eat as much as your body requires, not more, not less. You know, we may want to gain a little bit of weight, we may want to lose some. Anyway, right, sorry. Beyond the point. As most things, the more you understand it, the easier it becomes. And yesterday, we looked at some of the reasons why you might be bringing your hand to your mouth a bit more often than you should. And that's pretty cool, but you might bring it the right amount, you might bring it too little. Today, we will look in general, how often should I be lifting that hand to my mouth? Let me get right to it, right to the equation that will solve all of your problems. It is, drum roll please, still don't know the sound effects. Anyways, calories in, calories out. Ta-da! Mind blown. Cue another sound effect. Okay, well, some of you may have heard of it. Some of you mightn't. Calories in, calories out. This is the equation that will illuminate your path. Okay? You thought it would be more complicated? No. It's true. It's, as you may have figured, it's not that easy. But it kind of is actually. And today I would like for us to develop an understanding of that equation to a point where we may be able to start applying the first concepts and know that we are on the right track. So first of all, we want to know, well, what is the balance number supposed to be? Okay, I get it. Calories in, calories out. What does that mean? What are those calories? So it depends on a few things. Basically, do you want to stay the same weight? Do you want to lose weight? Or do you want to gain weight? To start off, we're going to just imagine you want to keep your current weight. You want to either stop gaining weight as you are or stop losing the weight as you are, or maybe you are maintaining the same weight and you just want to know why. Okay. Well, then the calories in must equal the calories out, right? We must expend as much as we eat in simple terms. All right, Michael, you haven't answered anything. I get it. Chill. What are they each supposed to be? Okay, so well, the way we tend to think about it is that we calculate our calories out or the calories we burn throughout the day, and then we manage our calories in accordingly, right? We can, manage our calories out as well. Absolutely. I actually want to go through it step by step as it's not as simple as let me do cardio. Well, it can be that simple, but it's not the most effective way, in my opinion. Anyway, so we want to understand our calories out, first of all. We're going to do a little bit of maths. Just bear with me, okay? Trust me, this is good. So in order to calculate our total daily energy expenditure, which means how much do we burn on any given day, our calories out, we use a few formulas. Well, two. One for men and one for women. Very simple. I'm going to write them down below just in case it gets complicated. Basically, it is for men 4.799 times your height in centimeters plus 13.397 times your weight in kilos minus 5.677 times your age in years plus 88.362. All of that times your activity factor. For women, very similar equation, 3.089 times your height, 9.24 plus 9.247 times your weight, minus 4.33 times your age, plus 447.593. All of that times your activity factor. Okay, I get it. Oof. Sounds really complicated. Don't worry. I've written them in the description. I'll try to find some resources. I'll provide some resources to be able to calculate it. So you don't need to remember that. But, for clarity, I thought I'd say it. Let's break it down, okay? What do you need? Okay, so first you need your height in centimeters. I'm going to use myself as an example here. I am 177 centimeters tall right now, I think. I just don't measure myself that often. I thought I was 176. Then I measured myself against somebody who was 176 and I was taller than them. So, well, I guess I'm 177. should probably measure myself properly. But I'm going with 177. It works. Okay. Your weight in kilograms. Okay. This morning, weighed myself 81.7 kilograms. And your age in years, 24. Thank you very much. I know I look way older / younger, whatever is a compliment wherever you're from. And finally, the activity factor. That's the one where you're like, what the hell is that? Good reason. Really, really simple number. It is a number that reflects how much you move in general throughout the day. Okay. It starts at 1. 1 being you barely move. You are comatose, even bedridden. Okay. So please don't be a 1. And if you are 1, I'm kind of surprised you're watching this. Thank you for watching. And it goes all the way to a 2, at which point you are constantly working out. You've never stopped moving a day in your life. So it's practically as rare as being a 1, okay? So we're all probably somewhere in the middle, somewhere in that range, all right? I have put mine as 1.3 because I often work out in the gym. I actually work out, I do strength training, well, hypertrophy training recently actually, about 6 times a week, not about, I do it 6 times a week. Well, I was doing it 8 times a week my last mesocycle. I'll get to all of that later. But I'm not doing too much cardio at the moment, okay? I'm not doing too many runs or anything like that. Anyway, if we do the maths, we do all that complicated stuff, I'm not repeating it again. My estimated calories are 2,465, which just about tracks with my ongoing mission to count my calories as I have been for a good while now. It is a practice I recommend to start. It is hard, but I would recommend to start. However, don't want to get into that now. It is something I will talk about in a while because I want to talk about different tactics to really get control of this side of things. As you know, what works for me doesn't necessarily work for you, and it is about, if you remember from the consistency video, doing the minimum necessary sometimes, but it is about doing the maximal sustainable effort. Okay? Well, brilliant. There you go. Now you know. You have the power to know how much you eat. Don't you like the power? But I hear you asking, what if I'm trying to lose weight? All right, then eat less than that. Literally as simple as that. Not more complicated. But I'm not losing weight. Well, then you need to eat a bit less than that. Okay? There are ways of making sure you have the exact maintenance value, and we can have a look at that. But for now, that's all you need to know. And and you're like, oh, you left us out. You need to gain weight. I think you know the answer. You need to eat more than that. Oh, I'm not getting weight. More than that. And then we'll also talk about what are reasonable expectations when losing weight and gaining weight, because I think that's one of the biggest downfalls is not understanding the speed you should be going at. All right, Michael, this is great. I have a number. What do I do with it? Don't worry. I'm going to cover how to choose your food, how to make sure you eat enough, how to use the calorie outside of the equation, as I think it is a very powerful side to help you out in the best way possible. How many calories are in the food you eat, tactics for change, and all of that stuff in upcoming videos. Okay? But for now, you have the base building block for your building of the performance lifestyle. Let's call it a building, a lifestyle, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. The performance building. I don't think that works. For understanding the calories inside of the equation, okay? If you understand the concept, you have the vast majority of the work done for you already. It is the hard part, honestly. That is the hard part. Anyways, thank you for listening. Subscribe to become the most performant you, and I will see you soon.